Hey, what's up, Internet? Come join us aboard Quantum of the Seas Embarkation Day here in Los Angeles. We're setting sail on a 6-night cruise aboard Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas with stops in Cabo San Lucas and Ensenada, Mexico. In this video, we're bringing you along for our first 2 days on board, from Embarkation Day in Los Angeles to our first full day at sea. Along the way, we'll try indoor skydiving, bumper cars, incredible entertainment, and make it our mission to eat at nearly every complimentary dining venue on board. Whether you're planning a quantum cruise of your own or just love cruising, come along as we begin our adventure. Alright, we have made it through check-in. It took about 15-20 minutes. Now, the car ride to get here at the terminal was absolute chaos. About 90 minutes from the time we pulled up to the port, and we're in pretty much gridlock traffic, but we made it. Here we go, onto the ship. Here we go, first steps onto Quantum of the Seas. We have made it here to the Royal Esplanade. We just checked off our muster station. It is about 12:30 right now. Our room should be available around 1 p.m., but of course it is lunchtime and we built up quite the appetite. Let's go grab our first meal here on Quantum of the Seas. We made our way to the aft of the ship where the Cafe 270 is located, and avoiding the chaos that is the Windjammer Marketplace on Embarkation Day, you can see the cafe absolutely empty. A lot of options here, from sandwiches, desserts, little pastries, and so I had to go straight for this Camel Wake sandwich. This is a favorite of mine from when we were at Park Cafe on Oasis of the Seas. Definitely can't wait to dig into this. We built quite the appetite. And I gotta say, being here in the 270 lounge, definitely a great place to wait for our stateroom to be ready. We have the beautiful view of the port here. It is now just after 1 p.m. We've made it to our room, deck 3236, for our ocean view stateroom. Pretty solid room. You can see we have our ocean view balcony, we have the bed here, we have the sofa here, lots of storage space as is usual. Oh my god, there are pillows flying everywhere, lots of pillows and lots of storage space here. And I mean, overall pretty similar to an ocean view balcony that we got not too long ago. Let's go ahead and pop into the restroom right now. You can see pretty standard stateroom restroom, so we don't have a curtain. Thankfully, we have a door, so thankfully don't have to worry about that, but pretty spacious restroom overall. Do not go on the staircase if you want some extreme vertigo, because that is quite the long ways down. Now that we are all unpacked and checked into our room, let's go get a second lunch here at the Windjammer. Lots of options here in the Windjammer Marketplace. It's always a little overwhelming, especially on Embarkation Day, where this is the place to be. We got our first plate of food here. I got some salad of the vegetable variety, some salad of the fruit variety, some chicken tenders, mac and cheese, some tilapia, a good mix of stuff. We're gonna be eating a lot here over the next 6 days, so definitely trying to pace ourselves as much as possible. But I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the Windjammer Marketplace. Can definitely get a little hectic, but definitely the place to be if you can manage the crowds on Embarkation Day. Also, just here on the other side, we have the very scenic, very gorgeous view that is the Port of Los Angeles, and all the green and all the red that is shipping containers. And of course, we had to get some dessert too, so I picked up 3 different things. We got this coconut cream puff, this pineapple upside down cake, and also this carrot cake. Now that we finished up lunch in the Windjammer Marketplace, I came to the back deck, the outdoor dining area, to take a look over here at Navigator of the Sea, the other Royal Caribbean ship here in the Port of Los Angeles. My other favorite RC ship here. Have a whole bunch of videos from our past 2 sailings on this ship, so links will be down below if you do want to check it out. But I gotta say, Port of Los Angeles today, absolutely chaotic. Of course, we have Navigator of the Seas here. We have Fleet Week. It is Memorial Day weekend, so we really had to pack our patience, but we made it on board, and that is all that matters. But really cool to see Navigator of the Seas back here. We'll see her again over on day 1 in Cabo San Lucas, so we'll be sailing down the Pacific coast together. We got the first of many soft serve ice cream cones here on the pool deck. We will definitely be eating quite a few of these over the next few days. So we stepped away to the Solarium to the front of the ship because I want to show you there's kind of this secret viewing area, which is great for once we set sail. Over here, this is actually directly above the bridge where all the captains are and whatnot, but you can see we have this gorgeous overhang of the ship here, and you can see just behind us this really awesome view of the ship. We actually just saw Navigator of the Seas here moments ago, just sailed away. Here on the pool deck now, and it is sounding like a sail away party going on.
All right, show us your sexy moves, everybody. Woo! Shake it up, Sexy Sarah. Sexy lady.
Stepped up to deck 15 and you could see the ocean as we sail away from the California coast. We got that sail away party that was just the deck below, but you can see quite the cloud here. It is a very nice warm 69 degrees, nice sea breeze, feeling great up here as we set sail for Mexico. We are now here on the sports deck because we have our reservations for RipCord by iFLY. It is the skydiving simulator. We were able to score one of the free 1-minute sessions, got that pretty quickly through the Royal Caribbean app, had to go through a few different time slots here, but thankfully we got our 5 p.m. slot coming up. I've been dying to try this. I've never gone indoor skydiving, certainly have never done anything like this on a cruise ship. Definitely one of the coolest features of Quantum of the Seas. Gonna hopefully not fly off into the distance there. It is quite the large tube. Just got out of iFLY and I gotta say that was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had on a ship. It was a pretty short 1-minute flight, but I mean you really get some good air, and our instructor Louis was phenomenal, really helped guide us through what could be a very intimidating experience, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Now that 1-minute flight that we did was free, but there were some upcharges that were optional. So that little helmet that we had, which you could do the little goggles, but we went with the more comfortable helmet, that was an additional $6. And if you really wanted to go for an additional minute, you could do so for an additional $10. You can also do the extended flight. If you're not able to get the free flight option, this is how much it is in our Royal Caribbean app, so definitely want to plan accordingly and definitely want to check it out and give it a try. It's certainly a lot of fun. We are back here in the SeaPlex, as you can see, about to go on the bumper cars. It was a really short 5-minute wait, definitely unheard of, and definitely can't wait to bump some other cars. Oh, we're going. Head-on collision there. These things can move pretty quickly. We are dodging, we are bumping. We're doing good, we're doing good. Woo. Ah! Definitely got some whiplash at the end of that, but that was so much fun. All right, it is now dinner time and we are here in the Solarium Bistro. It is a Mediterranean style complimentary venue. It is buffet style and we did get a reservation, which is required, and definitely quite a bit of options here. I mean, it is a smaller type of buffet, smaller than the Windjammer, but a lot of good stuff to go around. Here is a look at everything I just devoured here. Starting with the first course, I had this watermelon feta salad, shrimp ceviche, arugula salad, and then second round we had the calamari, half-roasted chicken, and couscous. Third round went for the antipasti, Alfredo pasta, lobster bisque, but wait, there is more. Last but not least, had to end on the sweet note. Eaten a lot of sweets so far, but I did have to get this made to order creme brulee. A lot of other dessert options too, but you know, I am feeling great. Whew, it's been a very jam-packed first day. A lot of food, a lot of fun, and still a lot to do. We got a full sea day ahead, and so we are going to pack as much in as we can over the next week. Post dinner, we are back here in the 270 lounge for the Starwater show. Now, this is definitely the most technologically advanced show here on Quantum of the Sea, showcasing everything that the 270 lounge is capable of. Now, I did see this on my last sailing. Still do not know what the story is, but hopefully we'll have a better idea this time around. I remember the performers and just the technology around it being so fascinating, so definitely can't wait for Starwater. Also, reservations are recommended for the show. You can go to the show. Standby line opens 10 minutes before showtime, but we got some pretty solid seats here, and our reservations definitely came in handy for that.
Pose. Strike the pose. Strike the pose. Ooh la la, la 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 la. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah.
Just got out of the 270 lounge, and I will say the Starwater show has definitely grown on me. I still have no idea what the storyline is to that show, but I will say the performers are great, the set design, the technology behind it, super fantastic. Visually it looks great. Someone in the comments, please try to explain to me what the storyline is. Maybe you get it, maybe I just don't, who knows. Good Sea Day morning and welcome back. It is our first Sea Day, our second day here on Quantum of the Seas. Time right now is about 6:21. We certainly have quite the busy Sea Day ahead. A lot of activity starting with pickleball at sea. I've never played pickleball, but I've always wanted to give it a try. So they were offering this introduction clinic. Here's a look at the cost of it. It's about an hour lesson plus 30 minutes of free time, so 90 minutes in all. It is limited to up to 12 guests, and it is nice to have that reserved court time because I know people line up very bright and early in the SeaPlex here. Oh, and we have made it here to the SeaPlex at 6:30 in the morning. The SeaPlex, eerily quiet, a much different vibe compared to the bumper cars we were just on. All right, post pickleball class, I gotta say it was a ton of fun. Definitely learned the basics, got the hang of it, and it was just really great learning the ins and outs that is pickleball. But now that we're done with pickleball, I am here in the Windjammer Marketplace. It is quite the packed morning. The two busiest times for the Windjammer, embarkation day and breakfast time. But we got ourselves a solid plate of food here. We got some avocado toast, some salmon, bagel, a cheese omelet, my favorite hash browns, and of course some bacon. I'm also on a no elevator challenge, so we've only been taking the stairs, and when you consider our stateroom is on deck 3, going up to deck 14, that alone is quite the workout. We got many more workouts to come, and so if we burn more calories, we can eat more calories. So let's go ahead and devour this and also enjoy this beautiful view of the sea on this sea day. All right, post-breakfast now, we are here in the music hall because a dance fitness class is about to go down. Very Zumba-esque, and we are getting our steps in. We are burning those calories so we can eat more calories. We have gotten quite the workout in this morning. We are now heading to the 270 lounge where the Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor top tier event is happening. First time reaching platinum and being on a cruise where this event is being offered. Have no idea what to expect, so let's see what this is all about.
Until I got an opportunity to join Royal Caribbean back in 2005 on the beautiful Legend of the Seas as a second officer. Anybody been sailing on the Legend of the Seas before? Yeah?
Super cool getting to experience the top tier event here for the very first time. It was cool seeing our cruise director, the captain, hotel director, loyalty ambassador, and also the top Crown and Anchor cruisers here. It also was a nice plus and surprise to see the robot show. I gotta say, one of the coolest parts of the 270 lounge. And also some free champagne, some free mimosas, always great. If it's free, it is for me. Quick snack break right now. We made it over to Cafe Promenade. Here's a look at all of the food options they have right now. Cafe at 270 isn't open just yet, but I did pick up a roast beef sandwich. Again, we burned a lot of calories. We're gonna eat a lot of calories, and so we are pacing ourselves, and we have many more calories to burn, many more calories to eat, but I can't wait to dig into this roast beef sandwich to help keep us energized. Quick update, moments later, Sorrento's Pizza actually just opened up here, laying out a bunch of fresh pizzas. So I got a slice of barbecue chicken, a slice of pepperoni, and then I went over next door back to Cafe Promenade to get this caramel pâte de crème, as well as this oatmeal raisin cookie. It's just non-stop eating. It's all complimentary. All right, continuing with the theme of food now, we are here in the Silk Dining Room for the Sea Day brunch. Now, fun fact about Quantum of the Sea, there are actually 4 smaller dining rooms, including Silk. Once upon a time, there was a dynamic dining theme that was going on, kind of like Disney Cruise Lines, but Royal Caribbean dropped that, and so now all 4 of these main dining rooms have the same menu, so pretty much your main dining room just split into 4 different themes, but we are here for Sea Day brunch. Here is a look at the menu for this Sea Day Day 2 brunch. I ended up getting 3 different courses, just getting a little of everything. Started off with the Caesar salad with shrimp on top, and then went for this ricotta gnocchi as a hearty main, and then finished it off with this floating island dessert. It's a silky merengue floating on vanilla ice cream, sauce topped with spun caramelized sugar. Oh boy, we have eaten quite a bit so far. You can see the theme of this Sea Day has just been eating and eating and eating, and we still have our formal night, or dress to impress night later tonight, which we will be back in the main dining room for, so very excited for that as well. All right, so it's a little later in the afternoon, and tomorrow is a port day. We're going to be in Cabo San Lucas, but it is a tender port, so important tip to keep in mind, tomorrow you will need a tender ticket. So what you do to get that is you head here to the Vintages Wine Bar, you'll get a group number, and when your group number is called, that means you can then tender and go down to go into Cabo San Lucas. It's like pretty much a little lifeboat that you take to get onto shore. The ship doesn't dock directly offshore. You have to take that little boat. Now, what's interesting is on the cruise planner, it says distribution starts at 2 p.m. I actually showed up here at 1 p.m. and got our ticket at about 1:20. You can see the line here, so definitely arrive a bit early, because even though it does have a posted time, usually they open it up and start distribution a little early. Back now in the music hall after a nice nap and a nice stretching class in the fitness center, and we are playing mobile trivia live.
Very good afternoon,
Mobile trivia.
everyone. How is everybody doing today? Time is up. It's Oasis, Allure, and Harmony. And our top 10 is Rebecca, Elizabeth, Ashley, Aston, Beverly, and Ashley Louise.
It is now dinner time. We are here in the American Icon Grill, and you can see we are all dressed up because it is Dress Your Best Night, aka formal night here on the ship, and we got a solid lineup of food. I am definitely in a food coma. It's also great to try a different venue here, American Icon Grill, one of the other main dining room options. So we got 3 really solid courses here. So for my appetizer, I went with this baked French onion soup along with the escargots, and for the main course, I had this really savory and flavorful steak au poivre, and finally, on a sweet note, had to get some of my dessert favorites. I went for this warm apple cobbler along with these toasted almond cream puffs. So you can see in this video we've eaten quite a bit of food, and always a big fan of the Dress Your Best night. We got some photos that we're gonna go grab, and we have some fun entertainment coming up here in just a minute. Stay tuned, you're gonna wanna come on down. It's gonna be a good time. All right, we're now in the Royal Theater, and the Price is Right game show is going on here. This is one of the newest additions here to Royal Caribbean, and I have a very deep personal connection as a former Price is Right contestant who did win a car on the show. I was so excited to find out this was going to be on our sailing. I didn't even know it was going to be on Quantum. It's rolled out to a lot of the newer ships. It's free to watch. You do have to pay to play. I scanned the QR code here, so you can see there the packages range from $15 to $60, and you can actually win a brand new car. Odds probably stacked against us, but as someone who has won a car on the Price is Right, it's definitely, we'll see how things go here. But very excited to give this a try. You play it on your phone, so I'm very curious to see how it all works.
Everyone gets to bid right from their seats. Everyone gets a chance to come on. Everyone gets to play mini games. Your phone is going to be your controller. Players win cash and onboard prizes. And what's more, someone could walk away with a new car.
And watch it go! Ooh, okay. If it can stay right there in the middle, that would be great. On that 200. It can make it a smile. Oh, it's really good. We'll come back. Yes! Okay, time is up. Let's figure out how much do you think this costs? Alright, making her way up on the stage. Putting your numbers in.
Seems like everybody's quiet. That means that's a good start. You're good to go. Good, strong one there. Look how fast it's spinning. It's still making a run. $1. It could happen. Look, there it is. Oh, just shy.
Price is Right just finished up, and sadly we did not walk away with a card. No one walked away with a card. It's definitely a little bit complicated. We did lose $60, but it was a pretty cool experience to see. If I had to go back, I probably would have gotten the one-line $15 option. I think the $60 option isn't super necessary. I think you can get by with just the $15 option, and you still get to play. So if you're gonna play the Price is Right, get the $15 option. Don't even worry about the other ones. Before we finish off the night, we are heading back to the 270 Lounge because the One Hit Wonders dance party is about to kick off. This is a dance party I've never been to. I'm very curious to see which One Hit Wonders they showcase. Definitely going to be a party as we end off the night with One Hit Wonders.
Jump it! Disco! I think I can. Cha-cha-cha! Who remembers this jam from the 90s?
That is a wrap on this video from Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas, and you can see between the embarkation day and our first sea day, it was absolutely jam-packed. First 2 days, and keep in mind, we still have 4 more to go. The next 2 days, we will be in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We got a sea day after that, then we'll be back in Ensenada, Mexico before returning to Los Angeles. And so you can imagine just how much more fun and activities we have yet to come. Now let me know in the comments, what did you think of Quantum of the Seas? Have you been? Would you go? And what's your favorite activity on the ship? Speaking of activities, I do see Wicked, the original one, playing here on the pool deck, one of my favorite movies. And of course, if you did like this video, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell button down below, and I'll see you next time from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.